Are we getting started here?
And then what you saying, how you miss me? Yeah, you miss me. And all the things that we did. We said we gonna travel from the islands to Madrid. We had a lot of plans, but they all disappeared. Why? Oh, because of some kids. But it's okay, cause I'm moving different. Don't be saying nothing when I'm posted with other bitches. Pour up with my brothers.
First thing we should do is introduce everyone here.
Yes.
I'm Chris. They know that. I'm Nick. Matt. And
I am Carl Brower, and I'm an automotive journalist that's been playing around with cars since before I could drive them. I actually was doing things with them that I shouldn't have been doing before I had my driver's license, but so a lifelong car guy, and I've worked at Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book and Auto Trader and Hot Rod Magazine and all these other places.
that's crazy. Cars. I've like never, I don't know anything about cars at all.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Not much.
Okay, so not diehard car guys in here.
No, not really.
Okay, well that's cool.
But yeah, I'm interested to learn about that. Matt always says if a car gets me to A to B, that's all I need. That's all he's worried about. If it's got 4 wheels and a gas pedal and a brake, I'm good. Yeah, that's all I need.
Well, I think it's fascinating that you're not necessarily car people, but yet you've come up with a theme to your videos.
Yes, this is the minivan is our theme. This is our
couldn't do
our
anything
home.
without this car.
I love the minivan. I'm the only one out of us 3 that can drive.
Okay.
So I've been driving this minivan for about 2.5 years now, and I'm 18. So you got literally right when I got. Our mom had a minivan because she had 4 boys, so we had one in the family. And then when Matt got his license, he kind of got the hand-me-down minivan, and then he became Minivan Matt. That's my nickname for him. Yep. And we just drove around in that for like. I love that minivan. And then it eventually failed on us. Wore out. It was like 12 years. But I got a new minivan. Yep. So now
what was the original one?
It was a 2012 Kia Sedona.
Nice.
And then I got a 2015 Kia Sedona. Okay. So I'm keeping it in the family.
There's a theme here.
Okay.
Kia.
Yeah.
It was cool because the van that my mom drove us around like growing up eventually turned into my van, which eventually turned into the van that we created our YouTube platform. Yeah, there's so many memories in that van.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very.
So tell us about minivans.
Yeah. You know, minivans are fascinating because for a long time in the history of the automobile in the U.S., station wagon was the family car. And then vans were around, but they were just seen as like cargo. You shipped things and you moved things around. You didn't carry people necessarily. Maybe like airport shuttles, and that was it. And then Chrysler decided, you know, they're very space efficient. The van is shaped like a box, and boxes don't have a shape for random reason. Box is shaped like a box because it's the most efficient way to store things in a space. Within a matter of years, every car company rushed in to do this because they were really effective. They had big sliding doors, easy to get in and out of, all that space. So as you guys know, by sitting in them, you know, there's a lot you can do in a minivan.
Yeah, there's so much room.
That's why it's the top pick for our YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So much space.
I mean, it's like a studio. You guys literally have a mobile studio, and you couldn't really do that in a lot of other cars. So they became hugely popular, and every other brand jumped in and tried to catch up with Chrysler. And then what happened was the SUV caught popularity, and people realized that minivans had this kind of association of like family, and so the SUV completely like swamped the sales and the demand, and all the minivans kind of went away. Now there's still some out, obviously. Toyota, Honda, Kia still makes a really nice one, the new Carnival, and then Chrysler still has the Chrysler Pacifica. But there used to be like 15, and now there's like 5. And they had like 1 million sales a year at their peak, and now they're down in a couple 100,000.
It's so upsetting.
It is. The minivan is great. The reason why I prefer a minivan over an SUV is because an SUV only sits 5 people, and then the minivan.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, you can get 3-row SUVs that'll seat like 7 or 8, but the problem is you still have those traditional doors.
Yeah.
These side doors make it so much easier to get in and out.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah.
You can like, it's like if you can move those doors open quick. Like,
right.
You can like get in and out, you know?
And now they're all, most of the new ones are automatic though.
And they're powered, right. And then you're not doing this, trying to not bang the car next to you.
Yes,
and
that's the best part.
They're really, I always say, it takes a certain amount of like self-assurance to drive a minivan. Because a lot of, you know, men and women, parents are like, I don't want to be seen in a minivan. And
especially teenagers.
Yeah.
I love being seen.
And I'm like, I don't care what other people think. I want the most space efficient. These are still the most space efficient way to carry things.
I agree. Well, it's like, it's not even that. It's so space efficient to the point where it's like, even as triplets, like growing up and stuff, we would have like one room, and we put everything in the room to like up against the wall, or like get bunk beds to like utilize making the most amount of space. So everything in our life became like, what's the most space efficient thing?
Yeah,
so now we got the minivan. It's like, it's even carried on to like from bedrooms to like the car. Whereas,
Yeah.
like every single thing we do is the most space.
And it's like
efficient way.
everywhere we go, we have 3 people because we're always together.
Yeah.
So it's like we already take up 3 seats, so we needed as many seats as we can get. So.
I have an idea for like a car test that I thought you guys maybe wanted to try. I don't know if you want to do
I'm
that.
excited.
so
I'm
ready.
scared,
Yeah.
'cause I know nothing
I'm not
about
that good with cars, but you know.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a series of cars. We're going to like test everyone to see who knows what these cars are. I would call all of them relatively iconic. If you're a car person, you probably would know them.
Oh God.
But if you're not a car person, you may not know them. And
I'll
so-
take my best educated guess.
Yeah,
on
me
this.
too.
This will be fun because all the people who are watching, the car people will be like, oh, I know what that is. And so
I have no idea. So.
we'll see how many.
I don't even
cars
think
we
I
can
could
get.
like if I was just listing cars like for fun, I don't think I could get past like 8.
Oh my God, dude, I have no idea. I could take.
And
I'm
Look at the
putting
picture
Lightning
again.
McQueen. Lightning McQueen.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is I have my guess as well.
okay.
Are we showing them to the camera? Or are we
Yeah.
just
So
Yeah. My
I mean,
best-
or you can just tell us what it is.
My best educated guess was convertible.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's
all I could.
Oh, I
that's all
could've
I could
said
do.
that.
Okay.
I just said something lightning, like not Lightning McQueen, but I feel like lightning's in there.
Okay.
Okay.
The things.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I put Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen. Okay.
Oh, God.
So this is a '57 Chevrolet Bel Air.
Oh, I knew that.
Bel Air. I
So
knew
it's
that.
kind of a famous, iconic car.
A restaurant that we go to, Fuddruckers, I think has that exact car, but like red,
Right.
like
as
in the
a
middle, in the middle
Oh,
of
as
the
a
restaurant,
booth.
as
Yes.
like a table.
Yeah,
which
that's
is really cool.
That's what they'll do.
Yeah.
They'll do that with these cars. These are very famous cars to have like they make couches out of them and stuff.
Yeah,
like that,
that's
you know.
so. But like, yeah, I've definitely eaten a burger in one of those cars before
Yeah.
in a restaurant. So.
Well, and 1950s was big for like car hops and going to like movie theaters
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that and all, and pulling up and eating. So yeah, Fuddruckers is basically celebrating what those cars were.
That's so cool.
Originally.
That is cool.
All right, so do you guys recognize what this is?
Oh gosh.
Dude, I cannot even begin to guess here.
I'm gonna have to use Google, not cheating, but like just.
How else would you use Google?
No,
You're not
like-
gonna cheat right now.
I want to know if what I type in is an actual car. 'Cause I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
I'm not.
I don't want to like.
I really
spoil
don't
my
think I
answer.
can guess here.
Okay.
I took a guess. Go ahead. Oh, you go first. I said a Challenger. I said a Thunderbird.
I feel
Okay.
like yeah, it's something like that.
So you're in the right realm.
Okay.
Because it's that was a direct competitor for this car.
Okay.
So that was, and,
Because
and it
looked
has
like
similar
one.
proportions, but
Yeah.
this is called a Chevrolet Camaro. A lot of people consider this like very iconic. It really represented the muscle car era.
Okay.
They sold a lot of them. There are a lot of race cars and stuff built off this. So
I think if there was a Thunderbird, I would have got it. Cause I'm pretty sure that's what Joyce Byers drives in Stranger Things.
Really?
I'm like 50% sure. I might have just made that
is
up.
that the mom?
Yeah. In the green car that's always going in and out the driveways in the show.
No, I think that's like a Pinto or a Gremlin. She has like a very 80s. It's not
Yes,
the greatest car.
yeah.
She's supposed to represent her. You know, she's kind
Yeah.
of struggling financially.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a Pinto or a Gremlin or something. Now,
That's
but now I
actually
want to go
cool.
back.
Yeah,
and
I'm
look.
so curious.
Yeah, we gotta
I'll figure
yeah.
that out later.
I just
the
searched it up.
the-
Joyce Byers drives a 1976 Ford Pinto.
Okay, so it was a Pinto.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's what I thought.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's been a while. Okay, so now this is interesting because you might have seen a component of this car fairly recently, like extremely recently. You might have seen a component that is part of this car's identity.
I'm scared.
Do you recognize anything from this car?
Oh,
wow.
This is a 1977 Pontiac Firebird. This car, the big deal with this car was it was in a movie called Smokey and the Bandit that came out in 1977. It was the highest grossing movie of the year except Star Wars. The only movie that came out that had made more money in 1977 than this movie was Star Wars, which was huge. But this car became super famous because it was the main car. It was a car where the guy's driving across the country and he's being chased by the cops. And this is the car he's in, chased by the police. This one has definitely been around in your guys' lifetime. It's a relatively popular car, although I picked kind of a bizarre photo of it. They're trying to make it look cooler than most people consider.
Okay.
Oh, Matt, please. Like we need you here.
This is a post
I've definitely
this
seen
is
this
mid
before.
2000s.
Why do I feel like guessing Prius?
That's what I was gonna
say
guess,
that.
dude.
Prius? You guys
There
got
we
it.
go.
Wow,
I was
okay,
gonna
good.
say that.
Thank God, I got one.
It's like the coolest image or photo of everything. There's smoke,
Okay,
and black
yeah, I was gonna
wheels and
say
stuff like that.
most Priuses I see are like a light blue.
blue color and all.
Yeah.
And I was going to get one in that color. I'm like, well, let's try to make it a little.
I like the cool
I
color.
was so
though.
close
That's
to
cool.
saying that, but I didn't know what it was called.
Hey.
All right, this one definitely is not that old, and it's been around when you guys were around.
Oh, That's a Challenger.
That
Dodge
Challenger. I think
That's
so.
my guess.
Because the big front, like the open thing.
So you guys are saying Dodge Challenger. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a Dodge Challenger. That's part of the name.
We're getting
It's a specific version of the Dodge Challenger called the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon.
Okay.
It has 808 horsepower, so it was like a crazy car meant for drag racing.
Okay.
So this is another one that's kind of obscure, maybe, but it's newer. You might know it.
Matt, Chris, looking at you here.
Bro, it says Ford in the front. Does it not?
See, you spotted the Ford in there.
Okay.
So this is called a Ford GT. So it's a new version. It's a very basic name, Ford GT.
Yeah.
It's not the most exciting name. And there's been a lot of cars that have GT in them. But
I was gonna say SRT. That's what
yeah, that's the Dodge, high performance Dodge versions or SRTs.
Yeah,
Into
I
cars.
had no hope for myself. So two as a group, you know, it honestly.
You'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that over 0.
Yeah.
Same any day. All right.
No, well that was cool. I mean, I think
That was fun.
hopefully your viewers had some fun because any of the car guys in there, most of these, if you're fairly serious car guy or medium car guy, even a certain percentage of these you know. So a lot of your viewers will probably.
Let us know how many. Let us know how many you got if you were guessing along. With this
Yeah,
video.
yeah, I'd be curious to know.
Yes.
out
You
there.
definitely beat me, so you know.
I think I beat like you two.
no.
I think I tried more harder. I'm the one who guessed.
Well, no, I
Prius,
couldn't
though,
even
so.
think of some guesses because I was just like,
You just.
I couldn't even think of a car name. Just like,
I got the
alright.
Prius though. Not gonna lie. So.
I knew
Yeah.
the Prius in like the back of my head. I just didn't know what it was called. So when you
should've
said it,
threw-
I was
you
like
should've threw it out
100%.
there.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't know like the word.
Oh,
like once
okay.
you said it, I was
Okay.
like, that's 100% it. I just
Yeah.
didn't know what to say till you said it.
Gotcha. So I reminded you a little bit, but
Yes,
you knew.
correct.
So now you've got your license. You guys are still
Working
heading
on
that
it.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
They've got their permits now.
tried driving
I'm gonna
once,
teach
but
them. Yeah, there's a
it
video that
didn't
we
go
made of me trying to teach them, but he's definitely gonna need some work, and he's gonna be all right. So
You know, I have a lot to learn
yes, he does.
about cars and how to drive them.
Any models on the horizon that you guys would buy?
Oh
Like,
yeah, Chris, like what's your
You had
dream
you had
car?
money and it's time to go buy a car. What are you getting?
I've always wanted a Jeep since I was like little, but like I don't know why. I just think they're cool.
Jeeps are fun.
I wanted like an all black Cadillac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like a lavender one, like a lilac purple.
Nick likes
like
the
a
retro
pastel
Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick
That'd be a
likes
nice
those
color, or like a yellow, like a pale yellow,
And like
a beet, like a what's the, oh my god, what are they called?
Pastel?
Like no, the punch buggy yellows. Like you know the yellows, like the punch buggy cars.
No.
Like you know punch buggies come in yellow. That
You're gonna have to
yellow is what
remind me.
I'm talking about. Some
Okay.
punch buggies that are yellow. that's
Sure.
the
Kind of what era? Like you were saying, older, like kind of the big.
Yeah,
like
like a
retro
vintage
ones.
looking Cadillac.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Those are neat.
Those are cool cars.
Yeah. And if you want, there's a couple cars that were actually in here that are in the garage. So.
Oh yeah, we're taking a look. Yeah,
We'll take a look.
100%. We'll bring you guys with us. Let's go. I want to see Nick's reaction because he's like, "Oh, nice."
Yeah, because I got nothing to say.
Snap.
They're so shiny.
Okay. Dude. Dude.
Wow.
This one looks like Superman.
I don't even want to go near you.
It looks like Superman.
So 2 of the 10 from that list are here.
That's crazy. Damn. No, I have no idea. Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't
No.
not near these cars.
Chris, take a look at the fronts too.
The front of this one.
Oh wait, no, yeah,
Damn.
I did
Oh,
see
yeah.
this one. Okay. Well, yeah, Matt. I know, but like, it's clicking in my head now. That's crazy. That's wild. Oh my god.
You're scared.
I'm scared of like touching anything. Like my dad, if he's here, would be like, Nick, don't. I just like playing him say that in my head. Like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, so this is
crazy.
the mid-engine one. You know, the engine's here, middle of the car, centralizes the mass.
Yeah, you
so
can
the
like
car
see
handles
through.
better.
Like I could like that's crazy too. I can see that box through the car.
Yeah, yeah. and
Oh,
this,
wow.
This car's got a
Wait,
crazy
where?
these
What?
called
Like,
these
look.
flying buttresses, where they actually
Yeah,
are
like,
separate
yeah.
from the body.
That's
This is
sick.
one of the most kind of crazy design car designs that's ever been done.
Yeah.
Like even more so than like my recent cars. They usually don't have these big openings. Like
Yeah, that's sick. So it goes faster because like do you think it goes faster because of like the opening for like
yeah. So
air
the
to
openings,
go
it's
through?
2 things. The openings both let it go fast, but they also help keep it on the ground. Because when
Oh,
you start
yeah.
going fast, cars tend to want to fly.
Yeah,
And
so
you
it's
don't
just-
want that. So it
Chris, look. Helps the air here.
yeah,
right
so the air
through
flows
there.
through, and
Huh?
as it flows through,
Through
it
there,
pushes
you
the
can
car
see my
down.
hand. Yeah.
So that it has better grip going around corners too.
Okay, makes sense to me.
You're sold.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Very. Couldn't have said it better.
So this
That's crazy. Bubble wrap right. Someone needs to just like put me in a bag and call it a day.
What?
Just not let me touch anything.
Kid has his like hands.
He's immediately gonna break.
Dude, yeah, so the hands are on my side. I'm scared I'm gonna like cause damage. Oh my god. Damn.
Oh my god.
You can't even see bro with the tinted windows.
Oh
That's
my God.
crazy. That's
So there's 4 seats. Do you guys all want to get this one?
I'm not going to touch a thing.
fireproof jacket.
Never put my seatbelt on faster.
This thing still hasn't even moved 10 gauge.
Wow, this thing's so
That
loud.
whine you're hearing is the supercharger. So it's a supercharged 6.2 liter V8. So you hear that still. That whine is coming from the front of the car where the supercharger is.
That's crazy. I think it would take me years to like figure out how to drive one of these.
That's that supercharger.
Yeah,
I feel like it's so loud, it's crazy. Like I could never. The noise would drive me insane.
This car, like a fast car in today's world, you guys might not already know this, but like a fast car, anything that does a 0 to 60 less than like 5 seconds is pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anything in like the 3s is really fast. And anything below 3 seconds, like the Ford GT that was next to us in the garage, and a lot of its competitors are like 3 seconds, 0 to 60 flat, 3 flat, maybe like 2.9, 2.8. And this car will do 2.3.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous. Oh my god.
So it's
Nick,
just,
imagine
oops.
going 0 to 60 miles per hour.
Oh my god. The camera's not gonna do this justice, how loud this actually
It sounds
is.
like the video game.
Oh my god. That is crazy. You hear something like that, you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty fast. But then when you actually like feel it,
Yeah, when you
then it's like,
experience it.
Yeah,
that's
when you're
crazy.
pinned to the back of your chair. It's like,
Yeah. Oh my god. It's almost like leveling up. Like it's like, that's crazy. Nick. No chance. Nick. Matt, you going or is Nick?
I can't. I physically don't think
That's
I
you,
can.
bud. No. Wow, I feel like I'm literally laying down in bed. I feel like I'm laying down to go to bed right now. Nick definitely has to get in this. Nick's like scared of stuff like this. And birds. Fast cars, birds, trains. Nick's a very scared person. Nick hates it. Nick won't drive. And it's so funny. Wow. Wow.
Got a little sideways coming up.
Uh-huh. My hair always like goes crazy. It feels like a rug after.
So see, here's where it's like, I get a little nervous enough.
Yeah.
So I just pop it up. Thankfully, it only
Because
takes-
we're like basically laying on the ground right
Yes.
now. How close we
Yeah,
are
we're
to the
like
ground.
just off the ground.
That's crazy.
Well, thank you for teaching us today.
Thanks for
Yes, I really
doing the car
appreciate
thing,
it.
guys. You know,
Thank you so much.
Anytime you guys are having car questions, please let me know.
I will. You're the number one source for me now.
Yeah.
No other place to go with car questions.
Yeah, well, I just want to. I don't want the younger generation to not have at least some interest in cars.
Yeah.
Kissing, and then what you saying, how you miss me, yeah you miss me, and all the things that we did. We said we gonna travel from the islands to Madrid. We had a lot of plans, but they all disappeared.